What's up, everybody? Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new action figure review. Today, from Star Wars The Black Series, we're taking a look at ASAJJ Ventress. Finally, long overdue fan favorite character. She's finally made her appearance here in the 6-inch Black Series line. This is, of course, her first appearance costume from the 3D Clone Wars. And as such, she's also in a Clone Wars box here. So let's take a look here. Of course, you can see the yellow of the Clone Wars. On the side of the box, here is the artwork. Looks pretty awesome there. Of course, on the back, here's her bio. If you want to read it, go ahead, pause it now. She is number 7 in the Clone Wars line. And here, of course, is a larger image of the side image there. On the bottom, there's the barcode and such. And on the side here, we have a Black Series logo. So let's go ahead. We're going to crack her open. We'll take a look at her lightsabers and then the figure itself. All right, and here are her 2 accessories. This is, of course, all she comes with, but really, it's all you kind of need with Ventress, at least in my opinion. But here they are, of course, her 2 red lightsabers there. I love the deep red of it. It just really looks awesome. And of course, the hilts are accurately detailed there, mostly just a gray plastic, but they also do feature some black paint. Of course, they also connect together like she rarely does throughout the series, but it's still awesome and appreciated that you can clip them together for the double-bladed look. Of course, the blade is removable from the hilt, and to my surprise and delight, ASAJJ does have lightsaber storage, and it just plugs right in on the front of her belt there, and that looks awesome. So there you go. She only comes with her 2 lightsabers. They both look great. Now, we're going to go ahead and put Ventress on the rotating base, and then we'll take a closer look. And here is Ventress out of the packaging, looking totally fantastic. I absolutely love the way that this figure turned out. There's definitely a couple nitpicks as per usual, but overall I am very pleased with this figure. You can see that she definitely has more of the realistic Black Series look to her. She also features some soft goods, which is something that we don't normally see in the Black Series. So that was a really nice surprise with this figure. And I think that the soft goods are executed relatively well for her as well. So super excited. Let's go ahead. We're just going to get her off the stand and we'll take a closer look. All right, and here we are up close with Ventress. And yeah, just take a look at that photoreal head. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. A nice blend of animated and sort of a more realistic look. But you can see they absolutely nailed all of the markings on her head. All look pretty well executed. Here is the back of the head. You can see all of her markings are all accurately done and look fantastic. And of course, the costume itself, Hasbro really nailed this one. You can see it's a little bit iffy on the paint where they had to put her skin color there. You can definitely see like the purplish blue that's underneath it. Her back around the edges definitely has the same issue, and up towards her shoulder blades as well. You can kind of see some purplish blue shining through, but really nice sculpted detail here on the back. You can actually see some muscle definition in her shoulder blades. Of course, moving down, you can see her arms look pretty awesome. And oh, there you go, there's a little sneak peek. You guys know what I'm going to be complaining about once we get to the articulation section here. But you can see the sash part of her belt where the lightsabers plug in, and just this really nice detail work there all the way down. Really clean gold paint, and I love the way that it contrasts with the purple. And then we also have her blue soft goods robe here, skirt piece. I don't know what you would call this exactly, but it looks fantastic. I think it's not too poofy. It's made of a really nice soft feeling material, and I love the way that it looks, especially here on camera. You can see that it definitely has a nice sheen to it. And then underneath, you can see her legs are also sculpted accurately as well, because of course there's a lot of times where we see her in this costume but she doesn't have the skirt piece on. So I definitely wouldn't mind having a figure of that costume Or I'm sure it might just be easy to customize this one. Not that I would do that, but it is an option. So there's no paint details here. It's all just plastic and sculpt work, which, I mean, that's to be expected since it's underneath the soft goods and you're not really supposed to see it. But yeah, I think, again, Hasbro did a fantastic job nailing the look of this costume. The soft goods were executed well. The sash is a really nice touch. All these sculpt work for like the bandages and such look amazing. And of course that head just looks fantastic. I love this realistic look for ASAJJ. I think she's going to look great next to Count Dooku. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at her articulation. So for the head, she can look up a pretty decent amount there. She does have a double neck peg, so you do get independent head articulation in the neck as well. She can look down pretty far, but the back of her head is definitely pretty gappy, as you can see. Of course, the head rotates around, and you can get plenty of attitude out of her as well. So that's great for a character like ASAJJ. Her arms go out about this far. Of course, they do rotate around. She does have butterfly joints, which is amazing. Definitely have a decent amount of range this time around on her, which is great. You get a single jointed elbow that gives you more than 90 degrees. Really great bend there. Of course it swivels. And here we go. You guys know I'm going to complain about it. The wrist rotates and horizontal hinge for both hands. How many times do we gotta say it? If it is a gun-wielding character, if it is a sword-wielding character, give them the vertical hinge joints. It just works so much better for posing. And on ASAJJ, they got us on both of the wrists. Usually they at least give us one vertical hinge, but not this time. We got double horizontal hinged, unfortunately. For her crunch here, she can go just that far forward, but she does go a decent amount back here. Of course it does twist, and you do get some side to side as well there. So of course you gotta kind of finagle her skirt. But with her foot on the ground, she can kick out about this far, so really fantastic range. She can do the splits just fine. She actually kicks back really far as well. Of course underneath we have a thigh swivel, the single jointed knee, which, yeah, you get more than 90 degrees out of that. That's pretty good. It does rotate. And for the foot, can go all the way down, go up, not really at all. And of course, she does have peg holes and ankle pivot. So really nice articulation here for Ventress. Definitely my nitpick is the horizontal hinges. Otherwise, it's a pretty solid figure. So now, of course, I'm going to put her back here and I will show you how she scales. First up, of course, here she is with the Black Series Count Dooku and Darth Maul. Then, of course, with Clone Commander Obi-Wan and Anakin. Then we have the Clone Wars Season 7 Ahsoka and her corresponding 332nd Clone Trooper that is, of course, on the 2020 clone body. Finally, here for the Black Series, we have Captain Rex and the 501st Clone Trooper on the old clone body. Of course, moving to our Bandai stuff, we have the movie realization Shadow Stormtrooper and the model kit Shadow Stormtrooper. And of course, finally, with the SH Figuarts Tank Pilot and the Mafex First Order Stormtrooper. So there you have it. There was my review for the latest Black Series figure to hit my Clone Wars collection, that of course being ASAJJ Ventress. I definitely think this is a very strong release from Hasbro, held back only by those pesky horizontal hinges on the wrist. Otherwise, I think this is a wonderfully executed figure, and it's definitely worth a spot on your shelf. She's got great details, fantastic articulation, again, besides the horizontal hinges. So yeah, pick her up. Don't sleep on her. She's gonna be hard to find. She's only one per case, so if you find her, pick her up. If you see her in stock online for retail price, grab her, because I have a feeling she's not gonna be around long, and that price is gonna soar. So there you have it. That was my review. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed my review, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars The Black Series here on the channel. Of course, I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop.